If you have pain on the bottom of your heel and you're trying to strength train the muscles around it so that you don't have to worry about heel pain anymore, today we're going to be covering a simple progression that you can use depending on where you're at, easiest to hardest. We're going to make an exercise entry point for anybody who's been dealing with heel pain, whether it's been for years and you really lack ankle strength and ankle mobility, or if you're more of an athlete and trying to get back to higher level training, then we also want to train you at a point where you feel challenged as well too. So we got an exercise just for you too. So the easiest starting point for most people is just a leaning calf raise on 2 feet. Nothing fancy about the exercise. Most people at home will lean up against the countertop or a wall. You're going to really focus on how high you can get the heels up off the ground. That's what a lot of people lack when they've been dealing with injuries for a long period of time at the heel, is they lack the height of the calf raise. So leaning takes away some of the demand of gravity and allows you to really get high onto the ball of the foot. Focus on keeping the ankles pointing straight ahead, pushing through all 5 toes. When this gets easy, we can also use this position to go into single leg. So that's another way that we can start training that movement. How we make it harder over time is simply go more vertical. So now we're here, and we can use that countertop to help assist us all the way up so that the heel is, again, lifting as high as possible up off the ground. People who've been dealing with heel pain for a long period of time, a lot of times all that they can do is get their heels up this high off the ground. So using a little bit of assistance allows us to get all the way on the ball of the foot. Again, keep those ankles pointing straight ahead, push through all 5 toes. As that gets easy, we can still use that assistance to help us out on single leg and start working towards a single leg calf raise with less and less assistance as you start feeling stronger. Now, once you can do a single leg calf raise without much assistance, we want to start adding load to the exercise. So you're going to hold a dumbbell on the same side that you're working and start progressing. Start with 10 pounds, work your way up to 15, 20, 25 pounds. The problem with that is most people stop. They don't keep progressing the exercise. You should be able to get really heavy with the calf raise, especially if you're an athlete. Rep range is anywhere from 3 to 10 to 12 reps is where I typically program. But you want to take the same application to any exercise you would do for any other body part, continually progressively overloading. Now, a little bonus concept to understand is how elevating your foot and creating a drop down of the heel past parallel is going to impact the strengthening of your calf. So this bottom position where I go through a stretch position is more advantageous when you're trying to strengthen the Achilles. If you're really just trying to focus on the heel strengthening or the plantar fascia, then the only point of emphasis should be on the way up, which is why if we're focusing on the heel strength and heel resilience, we'll just do flat ground, working our way up. But if there's a history of calf and Achilles issues, you may also want to start doing the same progression, but going through a stretch position to emphasize the Achilles and calf stretch position. But again, heel strengthening plantar fascia, that's going to be up on the ball of the foot where your big toe starts getting extended. When that big toe gets extended, that's what's going to activate that plantar fascia and that heel strengthening much more, which is why if you were preferencing any exercise, it would be on a slant board. When I have a slant board, when I get up on the ball of the foot, think of like a hill here. There's going to be more extension at my big toe because of the incline of the board. So a slant board is always going to be preferred than just doing a calf strengthening exercise off the edge of your step because of the incline and how it affects the big toe extension. That's going to create what's called the windlass mechanism, which again pulls the arch up, helps with arch strengthening, which helps your heel pain out. All right, so recapping in summary, easiest version, starting on an angle, hands against the wall, work yourself vertical over time, then start adding weight progressively, and don't stop adding weight until it feels like you reach a point in time where you don't have to worry about your calf and Achilles and heel pain anymore. If you're just emphasizing the heel In the plantar fascia, a slant board is always going to be preferred over top of a calf raise just done off the edge of the step because of the windlass mechanism and the amount of extension that it creates in the big toe. All right, so I hope you found that video useful. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, be sure to check out sportsrehabexpert.com for all your workout rehab plan needs. You can also email me, greg@sportsrehabexpert.com, and we can talk about what your issue is and what plan of attack would be best for you personally. And then if you're a sports rehab clinician, if you're an athletic trainer, chiropractor, massage therapist, strength coach, and you're looking for more education, check out sportsrehabexpert.com for all our courses and your educational advancement needs.